now I have a mic. We'll see if this makes a difference. Does it make a difference? Okay, so basically, glutes. Here's your glute add-on. Hopefully you're already warm. So, shoulder blades back and down, feet planted, toes spread wide. Let's start today with your heels in close to your body so you can brush your heels with your finger tops, okay? Fingertips. We'll start with a roll up. So we tuck the tailbone under, roll up, 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 up. If you feel it in your knees at all, you need to walk your feet out a little. So hold at the top, inhale, exhale, roll it all the way down. Okay. I think I don't like my feet that close to my seat. That's a good place to start, but I'm going to bring them out a little more. Okay, go ahead, tuck the tailbone under, lower abs, glutes, roll all the way up. You're at the bottoms of your shoulder blades. So this one is not an extension. You're in a diagonal line. If you peek, you should be able to see your thighs. Okay, really hug that belly in. We're still holding. One more inhale. Exhale. We roll down through the vertebra. Okay, let's do hinge bridge now. So that's your back stays straight as a board. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, you go straight up. Glutes engage. And then inhale to release. Release at the bottom. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. So it's important to be able to release your muscles after you do any sort of movement, especially with your pelvis for pelvic floor stability. So you release the muscles, you don't want to hold it all day, and then you engage. So you also learn how to quickly engage it. That helps with bladder incontinence as well. You're welcome. And we go back up. Okay, let's hold. Lift the right heel, lower. Lift the left heel and lower. A right, da, 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 and a left, pa, 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 and a right, do, do, and a left, do, 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 and a right, do, 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 and a left. Good. And a both. And a lower. Da, da, da. And a up. And a down. Lower abs. And a up. And a down. And a up. And a down. Okay, now stay down. Pull energetically your feet towards your seat towards your feet. That'll engage the hamstrings a little more. And let's come roll down this time. Step your feet out a footprint. Okay, this will get fiery for the hamstrings. So let's roll it up. Hold. And roll it down. Roll it up. And roll it down. One more time, roll it up. And let's do little hip dips. So release the right glute and then squeeze it. So you're not actively twisting your hips. You're just literally disengaging the right glute and then squeezing it. And then disengage the left glute. And it creates this little hip dip. Good, keep going. Good, let's come all the way down. Nice. Okay, let's go Pilates V. So you're kind of gonna butterfly, but don't come to your full extension. So come about halfway to your butterfly position. Engage the abs and let's roll up. So now we're working more of those glute meads, okay? And then we roll back down. Roll it up. Roll it down. Roll it up. Progression arms. Stay up. Roll it up. Roll it down and a up and a hold. We pulse it up and 2 and 3 and 4. Legs go out and out and out and out. Now hips, up. 3, 4. Legs open, shut, open, shut, open, shut. Good. The hips. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the legs. And 2 and 3 and full. We go up and down, knees into your chest, roll it out. We're not done. Okay, good. So let's come back to your original stance for your bridge. Roll it up. You know it's coming. Single leg. Can I do it? Okay, right leg tabletop. Extend it up to the ceiling. Good. Let's go lower. Flex the foot and point. So I'm just lowering to about the same height as my leg so as to not let my hips drop lower. You really want to keep them in the same spot. And I'm closing my eyes because this is really hard. Good, shaking, yeah. Okay, and pump the hips up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the right foot down, keep the hips up. Readjust, tabletop. And we extend to the ceiling. Flex lower, point, lift. Flex lower, point and lift. Flex lower, point and lift. Abs flex lower, point and lift. Pump the hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Right leg tabletop. Here's the last thing in bridge. Okay, up to the ceiling. That energy going through the toes will help you roll up, push, roll down. If you're getting back pain, don't go as high, or maybe that's a sign that you've done enough bridging today and the wrong muscles are starting to take over. So listen to your body, honor thy body, put it down, roll the hips down, left leg up to the ceiling. Okay, roll it up. That left foot is pushing up to the ceiling. It will help you. Raise your legs strong through that right foot. Spread the toes. Full foot is on the floor. It will help, I promise. I don't know if we're even, but let's be done. Okay, good. You can circle the legs. Good. Let's take the hips. This one is a stretch. Good. So let the legs fully drop. Hip twist, spinal twist. Full breath. A lot of people kind of hold their breath here, but relax. Big breath in, expand rib cage. And exhale. You might feel parts of your back and like your ribs stretch that you didn't know needed to stretch. Good. Come back to center. Let's take a little figure 4. Good. Other foot, figure 4. Rock it back and forth. And we're going to rock and roll to sitting. Okay. Let's do, we'll do a little quadruped here. Okay. And then we'll be done. It's a quickie. Fix your hair, get a sip of water, do what you need. I cannot do quadruped with my hair down. It gets so annoying. Okay, so if you're like, what's quadruped? This is quadruped. Quad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulders directly over the hands, jazz hands. This is a party. Protects your wrists. If you need to take a little stretch first for your wrists, sometimes that helps. Do a little circle around. If you really don't like that, you can go halfway. A little circle around. I stole this from yoga. Okay, yeah. Okay, now we're ready. Hips over the knees, and then take a little dip of the shoulders. And then, so we're not arching. This is just the shoulders. And then push away. A little dip and push away. Okay, you want to be in that strong pushed away position. That is protraction towards the ceiling. Engage the low belly. Pretend like you have a low-rise pants on that are really tight. Okay, squeeze right there. And we're going to flex. Let's start with the left, because why not? You do not want your hips to rock over to the right. So think of staying exactly in the center. Flex the left foot. We do a little donkey kick to the ceiling and then bring it back down. Now this is really small because watch this. You don't want to do this. Okay, that defeats the purpose of the exercise. So the core is unmoving. I don't want to see any variation in your low back, or else I'll come through the screen and get you. Okay, so this is hamstring targeting. Check on your right hip. Did you sink towards the right? Go ahead and just bring yourself more to the left, because you probably did. I always do. Okay, so we're going straight up. This is really abs too. It's not just the glute. Okay, you're really squeezing the hamstring. Now extend it long, point the toes. We lower straight down. You're in neutral. Do not turn out. Lift it up to maybe in line with your body, preferably a little lower, just to make sure you don't lose any core engagement. Good. Lift it up. Lift it up. Okay. Now we're going to take the opposite, the right arm forward and hold, bird dog. Just hold. Stay center. Go to the left. Good. Okay, right hand down. We're going to bend the left leg, rotate it out, bring it to the side, and then bring it back around. Good. Bring it to the side. So isolation here. You're working your transverse abs when you bring the weight of your leg out to the left, your obliques a little too. So we're not crunching in. You're just trying to stay as still as you possibly can and only move that femur. Okay, one more. Good, and bring it down. Let's take a little downward dog or child's pose. Good, just rest. Okay, sit back, get off of your hands for a second. The back, the back. Okay. Yeah, It just feels too good to not do all the stretching. Okay, you're like, come on, Jada, let's go. You're right. Sorry, I just ate lunch. Okay, so time for the right leg. If you followed my instructions and did the left before. Here's the right leg. So jazz hands, don't forget that. Don't forget to protract the shoulders and then flex the right foot. We stamp the ceiling and you bring it back down. Abs engaged. No arch of the back. Let me show you wrong again. Okay, watch me. Ooh, yeah, no. Even going like this. Yeah, no. Okay. Abs. Think of like an imprint position here of the spine. Like, I want you to have more of an imprinted back here. We're doing no props, so it's nice and simple. But a nice thing to do is if you have a Pilates ball or even a yoga block, you can put it in the pit of your knee and you squeeze that. That will make you engage your hamstrings like none other. But if you don't have it or don't want to mess with it, just pretend like there's something there. Okay, shift your hips to the right a little. Mine were rocking to the left. Okay, extend it long, point the toes. We're neutral. We're not rotated out. Tap it down. Exhale, lift it up. Tap it down. Lift it up. Extend it long. Left arm long in front of you. Just hold. Make sure you didn't shift back over your left leg, but your shoulder is still stacked on top over your right arm. We're just holding. Good. I don't remember if we tapped down and lifted it up, but let's do that. Just why not? Don't want to lose anything good. Tap it both down. Lift it up. tap it down, lift it up one more. Okay, right arm down, bend the right leg, and we rotate it. Keep everything still. Right leg comes around. It's kind of like a fire hydrant, and you go back around to the back. Side attitude, back attitude. Oh yeah. So you'll feel if you're using the right leg, the left side of your core is really working. Let's do 2 more for good measure. Last one. Good. Okay, a little surprise. Step it into plank. You got it. You can do it. You're stronger than you think. The only reason why I would say it's okay for you to go back into child's pose or downward dog and stretch is if something is painful in a bad way. If your muscles are just tired, well, this is how you get stronger. And often you're physically more capable than you think. So don't let your mind tell you that you can't do it. If your body is saying something is really hurting, then yeah, listen to it. But you get the point. Okay, I'm just talking so that you stay here. Okay, let's rock the toes. Shoulders over, shoulders back, shoulders over hands, shoulders back. Yeah, breathe. Let's take it to a side plank. Oh, I said this was a glute, but really this, Pilates is all abs. So glute and abs. Okay, stay here. Let's switch other side plank. Keep it here. 3, 2, 1, and sit it back. Nice work. That wasn't even that quick, but